Hello to our Divine Light Healing Circle. Today we have the theme about interconnectedness, synchronicities, and God incidences. And as you can see behind me, that's how we see ourselves when we're going within. And that's how we're starting by bringing in the golden light of our soul flame. I ask you now to close your eyes and take a deep breath to let out the day and all its discomforts, to just breathe it out. As you envision a golden strand of light coming from the universal oneness, flowing into every single cell of our brain, eyes, nose, mouth, throat, and neck. Golden light flows into our shoulders, arms, hands, and out of our fingertips, along the spine and muscle structure in the back, into the heart and chest, opening both wide, into the solar plexus to make it more radiant, into the whole digestive system, into the hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. All old non-supportive beliefs or energies or disturbances or diseasements can be swept away into Mother Earth for recycling, while just a glistening golden light prevails and burns everything off which is not supposed to be there. Then let it overflow all the way to the core matrix crystal, the core center of Mother Earth, anchoring the golden light there, and swirl it like a spiral through the earth, coming all the way up then to the surface and flowing into all the individuals or animals or even plant life, which needs from this godly light vibration to take and merge with it and inhale it and bring it into the body. Every being which needs to take from this nurturing golden light vibration is heartily welcome to do so. While this flows in all directions on the globe, on our earth, we also let it overflow from our heart into our aura, our electromagnetic field, letting our aura being filled like a golden light bubble, smoothing over all energy holes. With every single breath, the golden light flows stronger and stronger until we are standing in a really strong golden river and our aura is filled until bursting almost. Naturally, it will expand until we bring it to a condensed golden ring of fire. That means we're just pushing the gold to the outer rim of our aura so that it becomes a ring around us, keeping us safe and secure at all times. Next, we are calling in the white, silver sparkling diamond light. It is crystalline and shimmering in all the rainbow colors, like glistening snow, and it flows like the gold into the top of our heads, very purifying and energizing into every single cell of our eyes, nose, mouth, throat, and neck. Also a little swirl along the ears. Then further from the neck into the shoulders, arms, hands, and out of the fingertips, along the spine and muscle structures to strengthen and detoxify the spine, into the heart and chest, opening both wide to make our heart sparkle and open up like a lotus flower. Further, it goes down into the solar plexus, make it beautiful and radiant, into the whole digestive system, into the hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. All the way, let it flow down also to the core center of Mother Earth. And all these little glistening, sparkling lights dancing in our body, energizing where the body needs to be energized, smoothing over where the body needs smoothing over, and also filling all energy holes. And let it overflow from your heart into your aura and fill that golden light bubble with this dancing flames of white, silver, multicolored, sparkling light. It is very alive and very aware, this detoxing energy, which also makes us more alive in all fibers of our being. As we are standing in this waterfall of white, silver, sparkling, crystalline, multicolored, shimmering light, a very peculiar crystal forms over our head. It looks like the Merkaba. In white, shimmering, aqua aura lights, it looks like 2 or more pyramids stuck together, and it's rotating above our heads. As this pyramid-shaped, star-like, crystalline form starts to build and rotate, it connects with all other humans and also beings which are not from this planet, who are now in a meditative state and who are having the intent to do good, heal the planet, heal people, and heal oneself, bringing in the high vibration of the utmost oneness of the one source, the prime creator, God, the ultimate light, the ultimate beginning, and the ultimate ending. This Merkaba structure with the pyramid shapes interwoven as it rotates, links up with all these other beings. Everyone has their little star blinking like an antenna saying, I'm on, I receive information and light from source directly. And this grid, this light, jumps from head to head to head to head. And you might see the one or the other non-human head in the group. And then we copy and paste this crystalline, rotating, beautiful, white, glistening structure and put it into our heart. The one on our head still spins and glows. Now the copied one in our heart starts shaking form, shaping itself into the star, consistent of several pyramids, interwoven with each other, stacked through each other, connected with each other. And this Merkaba also starts spinning and rotating, creating a little supernova, like a little silvery, sparkling sun in our heart, and expanding our heart chakra tremendously. And here again, we are connecting this heart light with this crystalline structure in our hearts to other humans. First, here in our group, the light jumps from heart to heart, from crystal to crystal. And from our group, it goes to all people we have heart connections, igniting a spark in the heart of purity and loving kindness, gentleness, ease and grace, and hope, but also the all-in-one connectedness to Source. This crystalline structure will always be there as an anchor point to bring in that purifying and enlivening white sparkling light. And when you need strength, you can activate this heart crystal to make it glow, and it will, at the push of a button or at the push of a thought, energize your whole system. And now we are copying and pasting that little Merkaba crystal, and putting small ones into our feet. And our feet might start humming when these white glowing crystals are put into our feet. The feet chakras opening really wide, and the feet might hum with the ground and in rhythm with Mother Earth. We can feel the ground vibrate under our feet in synchronicity with our own body and the earth on which we stand. But also the vibration might intensify with all these crystals above our head, in our heart, and on our feet. As we start glowing from the inside out, and our aura gets widened. Now we're reaching out and calling in light beings and guiding ones who want to be of service for this particular day and time of healing, and also helping the people on our list heal. We are calling in the light beings and guiding ones of the highest service. Some you might see with several wings, seraphim, the keeper of the throne, the keeper of the light, the keeper of the oneness, uplifting our hearts and minds to the highest high, to the beginning of beginnings, making us remember of who and what we once were and still are. Eternal, glistening, never-ending light beings. And with this activation, we are now inviting and seeing who we have on our right and who holds our hands to the left. And we might also feel hands on our shoulders who want to keep us safe and hold our back free and protected. See who is standing behind you, or get a sense who is having your back. And then also get a sense on who is in front, who is shielding you from any harm. Maybe you see just symbols instead of beings. Sometimes beings use symbols for the anchoring of their energy if they cannot come down in their full glory. So pay attention of symbolism, whatever you might see, and maybe write it down later. But right now, these beings surrounding us uplift us of our body. And we're taking the crystalline spinning structures from our physical heart also into our ether body. So the physical has them present and the energy body has them too, which multiplies our glow and which multiplies our energy being to more power, more potential, strengthening of thought, and strengthening of effectiveness. As we are gently uplifted, we start seeing the earth from above. This beautiful planet Earth with its wonderful waters and land. Note how you see it, whether it looks polluted to you or clean and clear. If you note any kind of particular pollution which catches your eye, send a white sparkling light beam from the heart crystal directly to that spot like a flashlight and cleanse it and clear that disharmony from the planet. It's almost like a searchlight in the darkness, illuminating and transmuting and transforming from darkness and density into light. As we are floating in a circle of connectedness, we are uplinked to the higher order. God's source flows through us and through the heart onto the earth to transmute and transform war zones, pollution in the earth, in the air, in the waters, and also in the hearts and minds of key individuals. You can send your heart light to anybody who needs healing you know of personally, who needs support you know of personally. Take a moment and send your divine heart light out to your personal connection where you know they need it. And maybe you also want to expand your heart light beam around the whole globe, around the whole earth. But right now, get ready for another uplift as we're sucked up into a higher dimension even than we have been before. The target is again a pyramid, but this one, we are transported to a pyramid with a certain inhabitant. It is a ginormous pink crystal, high up in the universe, floating this particular pyramid of healing, of love. And as we are entering this pyramid, as we have done others, we are seeing this ginormous pink faceted crystal also rotating, and a tremendous wave of love floods through our hearts and minds and through our whole body. Everything is peaceful. Everything is loving. as we are staring at this beyond beautiful pink crystal and all its beautiful reflections. And as we are staring at it, our own heart crystal links up in union and a certain vibration rate, and maybe you can even feel the humming, that vibration from your heart to the crystal and from the crystal to your heart. And it might feel and fill your whole body. And it might make you feel like you unfold like a flower again, that many of your energy aspects unfold and strings and strands to other dimensions reach out here on earth, in the ethers, and in the higher dimensional existence of existence you once were and you still are. You are a multidimensional being in many existences at the same time. So you're sending out healing, vibration of pink, white, silver, sparkling, crystalline light. As the light flows from the pink crystal into your core crystal and from the back door of your heart to all that which you once were and to all that which you are still connected to. And should you feel wings unfolding in your back, that is quite all right. It is not a figment of your imagination. It might be another energy unfoldment out of your energy system into this reality. And as more and more beings conjoin us in the pyramid naturally expands to accommodate each and every one who has the permission to enter. And here's also where we call in all the people from our list. We're calling them in to sit directly under this beautiful pink crystal, to embed them and infuse them with this absolute loving light of love, which goes beyond all understanding. We are calling now in all the people we have on our list which have cancer. They are first. We bring them up in a grouping like in a cocoon and gently let them sit under the beautiful, ginormous pink crystal. They can sit or lay down as they like it. And next are the ones, the group with emotional distress. They will sit like in a ring around the cancer group. And then the other long-term disease like MS or Huntington disease or any similar diseases of long-term issues also mingle with this group and find their own suitable place underneath the crystal as the crystal floats above them, and sometimes might even touch the one or the other on the head to let them personally be infused with this healing frequency of utmost love, so that remembrance can take place to remind each and every one of what and who we really are. Eternal soul, a ray of source, a ray of God light. And we also bring in all the people with Alzheimer's or other diseasements, accidents, difficult pregnancies, shock, trauma, brain injuries, brain aneurysms, any discomfort, and any person we have on our list can now enter and find their place in this beautiful healing pyramid of God light, of love. From here on out, whenever you see a sparkling pink crystal, be reminded of this unending love stream emanating from this station. This healing pyramid is just one of many docking stations of the highest high. It's almost like a fueling station so that we can be recharged and can remember of our ultimate beginnings and our mission to be a light in the darkness in this experiment, which is called Earth, life, in polarity instead of oneness. Should the crystal come close to you and you feel like you want to embrace it and absorb a piece into your energy system, that is okay as long as the crystal lets you. Don't be afraid on the massive power surge you might experience. And you will risk that no negative thought can permeate your thinking any longer. You will not be able to hold any grudges, nor will you be able to judge yourself, others, or circumstances. You will just be from here on out, always connected to the ultimate love stream. I give you now a moment to just absorb, and also for our healing group, for the members of the list who need healing, to have their time in the light. Again, pay attention to any kind of being which might represent itself to you, or any kind of symbol which pops into your mind. These will be important anchors for future energy healing infusion. You inhale the light of love And you exhale the light of love. This inhale and exhale happens automatically. I would like you now to consciously anchor one ray of that wonderful crystal, one beam of light into your heart, connected with a symbol or connected like with a loop or a hook. However you would like to be connected to this love and light docking station. Right now, we are, as the healers group, leaving this temple or this pyramid to go even a little bit higher, while the people on our list stay there for a moment. We are going now and floating higher along this trend. Out of the tip of the pyramid, we will see many different strands, and you will be naturally attracted to one which is like a data autobahn leading you exactly to your home planet or to something which you can call home. And within seconds, you can be transported to a star constellation or a planet or a system, a solar system, or a universe, or wherever it might be. Or just you might merge with the central sun. And there you see what you see. You clearly feel what you feel. You know what you know and you hear what you hear. And you're taking a certain piece of clarity from that home connection with you. Gently now disengage from that home place. Know that you can always go back. You don't have to be in a deep trance state to go back, as you're always already there. Just allow your mind to drift upwards with the designation home. Take 3 deep breaths and feel yourself uplift to that place. You can do that from here on out, easily and naturally on your own. But right now we are coming back, floating down the strand of light into the top of the pyramid, waking up the ones slumbering under the pink light for healing, also knowing that they can come back any given time they want at night while they're sleeping, or also their subconscious will know the path to this beautiful docking station of love. As we all sink back into our bodies, from the high up high, seeing Earth from above, and now sinking nicely, easily, and gracefully back into our physical form. We will maintain an expanded energy field around us. Our aura will stay strong. Our health will stay vibrant. Our minds will stay clear. And our hearts will stay pure. You will see a shift of thought forms. Certain meandering thoughts will no longer meander in your mind, as they do not have place. A lot of things will be cleared out, and clarity will remain. That and love for yourself and your environment. Deep understanding, but also a sense of knowing that this theater play of life is not really real. And that beyond the curtain of this play is only that frequency and quality which we just experienced. With that, we're coming fully back into our body. Put our hands to our heart and maybe connect consciously one more time with the spinning crystal in our heart, feeling the anchor to the docking station of love, and feeling the connectedness to all these beautiful beings. We do this work together with. Thank the beings to your right. Thank the beings to your left. Thank the beings who held your back free. And thank the beings who were shielding you up front. May you have a blessed week this week.